Oprah Winfrey and Whitney Houston. What's going on here? Pull up this live stream overhead real quick. I don't see it, so give me a second. That was weird. So, you see the title. We're going to talk about Oprah Winfrey and Whitney Houston, unfortunately. The hell are they talking about now? Well, wrong act. I am pulling up another app real quick so I can start another broadcast while I give you all time to come in and want to give you a brief description of myself real quick as I do so. Tell you who I am and all that good stuff. My name is Everything So Happy Inside, also known as Everything Shy. It's a woman that lived my life and talk about a lot of nothing, you know. Today it brings me to Oprah Winfrey and Whitney Houston. Like when you listen to the story I'm about to tell you about Oprah Winfrey and Whitney Houston, it's gonna go a few ways, you know. Like not many people are thinking what I'm thinking, you know. I'm sure. I'm positive because I think like I don't think like everyone else. I have to sneeze. If I can get this phone to sit in this hold it right. I don't know. But can y'all see me? I see me. Why it's not sitting in this? It's the best I can do. Forgive me. Oprah Winfrey accepted an award last week, June 2026. Oprah Winfrey accepted an award last week. I feel some kind of way about this story I'm about to tell y'all. We go like this. When Oprah accepted this award last week, Oprah decided to tell a story about how loyal the Oprah Winfrey Show fans are. Again, Oprah Winfrey accepted an award last week. And in doing so, Oprah publicly decided to tell a story about how loyal the Oprah Winfrey Show fans are. The Oprah Winfrey Show, the TV show that is no longer on air, the TV show that has not been on air in how many years? The story that Oprah told is about Whitney Houston. The story Oprah Winfrey told about Whitney Houston goes like this. Oprah went on to say that her fans, the Oprah Winfrey Show fans, are so loyal because in 2009, Whitney Houston's last appearance on the Oprah Winfrey Show. That should make you think of Whitney being high or drunk on stage, sounding a mess and all that good stuff. That's what I get from that. I remember that when I heard the story. I instantly thought 2009. I seen it all over again. Rest well, Whitney. Damn. Live well, Oprah. You know what I mean? Damn. And bless the rest of us. You feel me? Rest well, live well, bless well. Go like this. Oprah said that 2 day episode, that was a 2 day live recording of Whitney on the Oprah Winfrey show back in 2009. Oprah went on to say the first time Whitney came, she talked to Whitney, Whitney was not high. She said the second time Whitney came, Whitney was high. She said it was visibly apparent that Whitney was high. Her words, Oprah words. Oprah said doing that doing that taping, doing the taping of the second episode, which was Whitney's performance of that show, Whitney of the Oprah Winfrey show in 2009. The second per- recording of Whitney on the Oprah Winfrey show in '09. During the break for us on TV, Whitney was performing for the audience and fell off stage. And Oprah says she begged, and she begged, and she begged, and she begged, and she begged her audience, her studio audience, to please do not post, share, even keep the photos and or recordings you may have just got of Whitney, because posting them, sharing them will ruin her life. Oprah said to this, I believe this was in Vegas, don't quote me, I'm almost sure this was in Vegas last week, I believe June 2026. Damn. Oprah received an award and decided to talk about how loyal the Oprah Winfrey Show fans are in 2026. She's talking about how loyal the Oprah Winfrey Show fans are, and decided to tell a story about how in 2009, when Whitney was high and doing her performance on the Oprah Winfrey Show, again in 2009, 3 years before Whitney's unfortunate passing. She said Whitney fell off stage doing an off camera segment performing for the Oprah Winfrey Show audience. Whitney fell off stage, and Oprah begged times like 12. She said she begged and begged her studio audience not to share, even keep, post the photos and or videos you may have just taken of Whitney on that floor, because doing so will ruin her life. Never mind the fact that, no, we can't ignore the fact that Whitney died 3 years later from what they're calling an overdose. Have that still not been, I mean, like, just never mind that. The whole story, I just so is disturbing to me. Starting with the fact that no one knew about this, but whomever was in that studio when it happened. All these years later, we never heard about Whitney falling on Oprah show, on the Oprah Winfrey show. I feel like my effed upness. I said my effed upness starts with the fact that you're telling this story. The fact that Oprah is telling this story, the first time anyone is hearing this story is from Oprah's mouth. The same woman who begged and begged her how many hundred or studio audience not to share, even keep or post the videos and or photos they may have just took of Whitney falling. They did so. You're talking. She spoke about how loyal. That this was the whole point of this, to tell us how loyal the Oprah Winfrey Show fans are, because they never brought this up. Funny how Oprah brings this up right after Clive's passing. So your Oprah Winfrey Show fans kept their promise to you. They were loyal. Her word. They were loyal. All these decades, they were loyal. 2009 was what, damn near 2 years ago. Or is my 2009 was more than 2 years. I don't know. I listen. I'm a high school dropout, but check it. All them years ago, 15 years ago, they kept their end of the bargain. It's Oprah that brings it out to the world. What? No one knew about this. Now we got a picture, thumbs, very thin legs, falling. How did she fall? You know what I mean? Did she fall flat on her butt with her legs out? Did one leg go like, everyone has a vision now? Worse than seeing Prince in the elevator in my head. Hello? I am going deeper than anyone can go. Never mind the fact that Oprah just contradict what she said, like begging them not to share this in any way, if even keep it, because doing so can ruin Whitney's life, not her career. She said her life. She said posting, sharing these photos and videos you may have just taken can ruin her life. Because, of course, when Whitney fell, everyone went to Whitney. All staff went to Whitney, you know. And, of course, in doing so, the studio audience have camera phones. It's 2009. Facebook just came out. YouTube popular. You know what I mean? Like, everyone has a camera phone at that time, except for me, of course. And anyway, it's more than all that. You want to talk about saving her life? Because that's how deep I go. Excuse the Taurus in me, the loyal friend. You want to talk about loyal? Talk about a Taurus. Type of friend is a Taurus? What type of friend is a Taurus? Loyal. What type of lover is a Taurus? Come on. What type of partner is a loyal? Is a Taurus? Come on. We're loyal. For Oprah want to talk loyal? You Oprah want to talk loyal? Oprah, I don't think you want to talk loyal to me. Not when you talk about Miss Winfrey. Talking to you now. Quick second. That's it. Then I'm talking back to the viewers. But Miss Winfrey, you said sharing what they may have taken on their camera phones could have ruined Whitney's life. I say maybe you ruined Whitney's life. Okay, maybe you ended Whitney's life by not doing more than begging your studio audience not to share photos and videos of Whitney on the floor. When the person hit their rock bottom, they rise. They rise. Or the weak will stay there. 3 years later, Whitney overdosed and died. At least that's what they're calling it, an overdose. Never mind the bang we heard first. Never mind, that's crazy. Her daughter died the same exact way. And we're calling this an overdose. Never mind, Miss Winfrey, I'm still talking to you. Maybe it's guilt. Maybe it's guilt. Maybe it's guilt. I never I I I never looked at you as a yes man. I never looked at you as a yes ma'am. I looked at you as a man I would say yes to. I didn't look at you as someone that would protect someone's reputation rather than protecting someone's life. Seeing how bad she was on that show, that recording, and you let it continue on. You let it continue on. You said that could have ruined her life. The photos and videos. I don't think seeing a still photo, a I don't think seeing a still photo, Miss Winfrey, is worse than seeing Whitney trying to perform on your stage in 2009. I watched that at 4 o'clock. Wow, I still see it. I still hear her. As bad as she sounds, surprisingly, you let it continue on. The show, the recording. Um, that's worse to me than seeing a still photo somewhere of Whitney laying on the floor saying Whitney fell on Oprah stage. You know, um, I'm done talking to you. Live well, live well. That's what you're doing. You're living well, and she's resting well, and I'm blessed well. Like I was saying, um, I go deeper than that's effed up. I said the effed upness started with the fact that you're bringing this up. You're bringing this up. She was just so well had let them post the video. She was just so well as said, yo, everybody go post this 10 times. Because she just told them at an award. Maybe she thought it was some rinky dink award show that nobody heard about. It's called I don't know. It was called the I Am Award. I don't know. I think it was in Vegas. Again, I don't know. I just know it was last week, June 2026. This woman talked about when and I think that was like September when I don't remember when what month it was. Whitney was on the Oprah Winfrey show in 2009, but the effed upness started by talking about this. Why would you bring this to surface after all these years? No one knew about this. No one knew about this but her loyal viewers, and her loyal in studio audience that day. Because that's not to say everybody will have been that loyal to do that. You feel me? All these years, we never heard about Whitney falling on no damn Whitney Houston falling on no Oprah Winfrey show in 2009. We remember that performance as hot mess of a mess it was. Rest well, Whitney. Bless the family. Never heard about her falling until Oprah opened her mouth. I don't see the point of protecting her life at that day, on that day, if 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 in June 2026, fast forward, you gonna tell the world that when you fell on your stage during the commercial break, and that's how loyal your fans were, you begged them not to, and they did not. So since they didn't, she did it. Yeah, I think she got too big for her bridges. I don't even know what that meant, but I think I said it correctly. Let's see. Oprah no doctors. Let's see. Dr. Oz got started on the Oprah Winfrey show. Let's see. Dr. Phil got started on the Oprah Winfrey show. I'm just saying, doctors. Bam! Dr. Phil came to be this bigger than big um doctor who has more connects and doctors in his Rolodex than doctors. On his show, I watched 13 Years in Prison. Damn near 13 years. On his show, he's always talking about dual diagnostic. Dual diagnostic. That's drug and it's behavioral health. Mental health and drug. It's the two. It's combining the two. They're not treating just your drug. They're treating your mental health. Dual diagnostic. Oprah. Oprah could have. That show could have ended as soon as it got bad, which was very early on. And she could have got her out of there off to help right then. If Oprah's begging if Oprah Winfrey's begging was powerful enough to keep how many hundred people from sharing this to the world, even a close friend or relative, what would her begging would have done to Whitney to please my friend go get help? Come on, I'll go with you. Come on, we'll go together. Me, you, and Stedman. We'll go together. Maybe Whitney will still be here. I'm just saying that was only 3 years. It was only 3 years prior to Whitney's passing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I rest my case. I leave y'all with that to think about because I can go on and on and on about the same shit, about how effed up that whole situation was. Give me some time and I'll bring up a whole nother situation. How effed up that was. Let it happen to you. Let it happen to you. Let it happen to you. Why? You received and like the whole situation is effed up from the beginning. The whole story is effed up. And then I'm out for real. Because it's no way in hell are you receiving an award in 2026 and you decide to talk about how loyal the Oprah Winfrey Show fans are. What? A show that ended in how long ago? Come on, man. The woman got a fucking podcast now. A podcast? I got a fucking podcast. Come on. I You don't have anything else to talk about. Receiving an award. Talk about yourself. Talk about your greatness. Your accomplishments. I don't know. Talk about how you started off working for a news station. The woman hosted some show, I don't know, quit her job, retired, got fired. I said, I don't know. I don't remember. Bam. Hello? The woman stopped working there for some reason. They asked Oprah to fill in. Like, can you host some can you do fill in? Can you fill this time? Oprah started filling the time, and Oprah kept filling the time, and um, Oprah ended up, jeez, I want to say buying the whole station. I don't fucking remember. Because now you got me all in some other shit. Oprah moved up and moved up and moved up until she owned the rights of that show, which was something like she kept moving up. A show that was like fell in her hands, and she did what Oprah does, which is wow. Wow. 2009, loyal fans accepting an award in June 26. June 2026, you want to talk about something that happened in 2009 and how loyal your fans are. Not that you've not talk about you, her, you know what I mean? Herself, like, to talk about something like, I once said, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car, and gave my whole studio audience their own brand new vehicle. Like, she could have talked about that moment. That old retired ass moment. But to go talk about something that was buried? Talk about skeletons in the what? Talk about taking them skeletons to the grave. What? How your fans more loyal than you, Miss Winfrey? At least, at least, thankfully, Whitney's resting well. Thankfully, she's resting well. But you're living well. You're living WEAL. You're living well. She's living well. You had the power in your tongue to beg a bunch of studio audience, a bunch of complete strangers. You had the power to beg them not to share photos and videos of Whitney fall all over your stage, stressed out, getting helped off your stage. How long did it take them to get her up? Tell the whole story. Type of shit irks me, man. Because people don't know the stupid shenanigans they say out their face. At least I'm dumb enough to say the dumb shit I say. Like, I'm dumb enough to say the dumb shit I say. You feel me? You educated dummy. The fuck? Like, you feel me? Be them educated mother that do the dumbest shit. Like, how I. I F up too, but my effed upness ain't as effed up as that effed upness you just did last week. God dang. You should have been begging your friend. You should have been begging Whitney, not a bunch of strangers, not to tear down her life. What? 3 years later, she died of an overdose. Let them tell it. The fuck out of here, man. But you talking about it, you talking about it, telling the world this shit. I'm done. I'm done. YouTube, live your life, man. Live well. Live well. The fuck? Live well or rest in peace. I don't care. You choose. You choose your destination, not Oprah Winfrey. You heard? Make sure I ain't got no damn comments before I let this shit go. We rocking out tonight. We not going nowhere. It's the weekend. We gonna sing Whitney shit and talk down on Oprah's name for a week until this shit is out of my head. I used to crush on Oprah too. Don't do me. Whole nother story. YouTube, everything SHI on all social media. Thank you for listening to my effed upness. Cause this shit got me effed up.